Welcome back everybody to a brand new video. Today we're going to be playing Pokemon Radical Red. If you've never heard of it, it's essentially a ROM hack or fan-made game of Pokemon Fire Red. Developers went ahead and made all the boss fights and even some mini boss fights extremely difficult. They handpicked their Pokemon, whether it's a rain team, sand team, etc. It's very difficult, and today we're going to be doing a classic YouTube kind of let's play of our Nuzlocke attempt. So let's head straight into it. In the beginning of Radical Red, you'll get an option here if you want to play with any custom option. So I want to show you here. We're going to be doing the default normal difficulty, but the minimal grinding mode is really nice on this game because once you set that, you don't have to worry about IVs or EVs. It's just something to make the game a little easier, less chaotic, if you will. The randomizer, we will be doing species. So all species will be randomized as well as all their abilities. We can go ahead and do the moves if we want, the learn set. But I don't enjoy that as much. I know some people do, but for this Nuzlocke, we're not going to be doing that. All right, let's go ahead and get our Nuzlocke started. I went ahead and put 4 cheat codes into the little NES here just to make, they're more quality of life things than anything. One's just to give you infinite rare candies, which is nice just to get your Pokemon up to that level cap that this game has. Another just gives random items that are useful for battles. The other is for the DexNav, so you can see what you can potentially get on a route. So I'll be checking that between each encounter to see what we could get, and then we'll get our random encounter as per a Nuzlocke rule set. And the last one is EZCatch. So EZCatch allows you to catch every Pokemon on the first try, which we will be doing. This game is extremely difficult, and I like to have this just because failing an encounter sucks in a Nuzlocke. It can change between a bad run and a good run if you get that good Pokemon that you're trying to do, especially if it's a legendary. So I like to run EZCatch. I know that's not part of the technical rule set and it's kind of illegal, but I mean, if you can still beat this game while having EZCatch, I mean, you're pretty good. So, all right, here we go. Let's get into our starters. First one, Pangoro, I think. Venomoth, dude, Venomoth's kind of busted. And okay, well, Deoxys is an easy start. I'm gonna hope he has moves. We won't give nicknames for this, just for sake of time. Alright, and we will go ahead and battle our rival. Alright, one useful quality of life thing here is that if you do this little quiz, you hit Pancham, 5 p.m. never. For the answers, you get a time changer. You'll be able to change times between night, day, and even dusk for a few different evolutions. It's just nice to have in case you need to evolve a Pokemon at a certain time of day, etc. So, very nice. Alright, we've got our Deoxys here. Oh, potential Cerulege encounter. Cool. A potential Lugia encounter. Potential Scizor encounter. This is pretty busted. Let's make our way to Viridian City here. This little kid here will give you the rare candies if you put in the code. I believe that one is so too toxic. Like I said, they're all in the description. It also gives you Pomeg berries for friendship Pokemon, which is really nice. We got our Deoxys out here, just like Heart Gold. Let's see what its ability is. Unseen Fist. I mean, that's pretty good. I feel like the AI in this game doesn't really like to use Protect that much. So, all right, we've got our rare candies. We've seen the ability of our starter. Unseen Fist isn't bad, but you know, it could have been better. All right, if you go into this house and talk to this woman here, if you beat her in this little puzzle battle, you will be able to get the Pokeball, which allows you to heal anywhere. You don't have to go to a Pokemon Center, which is very nice. You only get 6 per, I guess, like, time before you go back to the Pokemon Center. So you do have to reset them, but it is very nice to have. So for this one, you want to select Gible first, and then hit Move Item on Fletchling. We're going to give Gible the Eviolite. And then you can select the third Pokemon. It doesn't really matter. You're only going to use Gible. Because what you want to do is literally all 100 Shedinjas. So you want to put up Stealth Rocks. The Rough Skin will take out the first one while I hang on with a Sash. And then they all come in and just die to rocks. The last one does have Heavy Duty Boots. So you can just hit whatever move, but the Rough Skin's going to take them out. And there you go. You got your Pokeball. Good job. Alright, so once you go to the Pokemart to get the parcel for Professor Oak here, he's going to yap, give you the Pokedex, but it doesn't really matter for our sake, because, you know, if you're playing this game, you already know Pokemon. But, yes, he gives us 10 Pokeballs, so our Nuzlocke can officially start. The DexNav you don't get until after you pass Viridian, so we don't really get to see what we get here, but let's find out, shall we? Hopefully something good. I mean, I can't complain with a Giratina. Like I said, I do have EZCatch on, so I like it in the sense that if I find a Giratina, I will be able to catch it. Yeah, let's check the ability quick and skill link. Ooh, he might be able to use that. He might be able to. I don't know. We can get a fishing counter here in Pallet Town. The fisherman in Viridian City will give you the old rod. Okay, see, this makes sense. Swoobat makes sense to have. That's fine. There is a lot of good Pokemon on Route 1, I remember. So let's get this one. Oh, dude, Charizard? Erica's cooked. Erica is cooked. Viridian City encounter. There's a ton of encounters in the beginning, so buckle up and let's see what we can get. Let's check these guys' abilities quick. Steam Engine. Steam Engine is actually a really good ability to have. Dragon's Maw. Okay, not bad. Gives him Dragon Stab like he should have, honestly. One more encounter here. Oh, Combuskin, another fire starter. Okay, we won't worry about his ability yet. Blazing It could do so well with a good ability. All right, if you put in, I think, Woyoapp or something, this guy's going to give you tons of items, which is really nice to have. A lot of potions, a lot of items to use in battle. Kind of like the boost moves kind of items. Yeah. So we can get an encounter over here. Let's see here. Oh, Herdier. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We've been blessed with some pretty good Pokemon already, so can't complain too much. That guy will also give you the Dexnav. So, as you can see, we can see what we will find on each route. I don't think I'll use it actually, because I think it's fun just to randomly see. But you can see the different counters at day and night, which is nice. So on stream, I like to check before, and so it's like kind of random. But yeah, we'll go back to daytime. As for the lights, all right, let's see what we can get. There are some good mons on here. I saw maybe that. Ooh! All right, Shaman is going to cook. I don't know if there's a way to change Shaman to her Sky form. If anyone knows, let me know. But Force Habit. I checked. But it's fine. Here we go. Viridian Forest. Just grinded through the encounter. It's full Bebe. I didn't see what that ability was, but all right. So we've got all the encounters for now. We have to go through the forest, and I'm gonna go ahead and level everybody up that's on our squad right now. I'll probably add Shaman to the party, and yeah, let's get cooking. All right, everyone is leveled up currently. We put Shaman on the team. Let's go ahead and check her ability. Oh, dude, adaptability Shaman is gonna go so crazy. So we get an additional stab. Oh man, okay, this is amazing. Shaman's gonna be really good. I mean, Deoxys doesn't really have that many moves, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's put Charizard first. And Brendan here wants to battle. Usually not that hard, just kind of one shot. Pretty easy stuff. The nice thing about this forest here is that once you get through it, I don't know what that ability was. I hope it's good. If I find you, ooh, Cinderace. This trainer here, if you can beat her in a battle, you get the Infinite Repel. I want to be put to sleep. No, thank you. Yeah, the Infinite Repel is very nice because then you don't have to go and buy some. You can just go ahead and turn it on. That way you don't run into a Pokemon, and then you can just go on your day without having to keep running away. It's very nice. We got 2 more encounters before our first badge, which will be very nice. One is in this cave here. You can get Thief, one of the TMs. We can turn this off and see what we can get. Hopefully. Politoed, okay. Politoed could be pretty good. He's kind of bulky. Let's check his ability. Anger Point, okay, not very good. As you can see, another nice thing about Radical Red is you can access your PC anywhere. I absolutely love it. Just anytime you don't have to go back to the PC is probably for the best. If you go in here, talk to the lady next door, you can do a few things. You can swap genders for specific Pokemon that need to evolve. You can set mods to the level cap, and then you can also change their natures in here, which is very nice. So I'm going to go ahead. I don't really worry about it until I figure out their movesets, because kind of early on, they don't really have the best movesets. But either way, we get one more encounter. Poliwhirl. This is dupes technically, so cannot get Poliwhirl. That sucks because I'd rather have Poliwrath than Politoed, but what do you do? Oh, Sprigatito with Drizzle. Imagine if that was on the Oscarada. Okay. Well, you can't evolve right now. Level cap right now is 15 until you beat the first gym leader. If you go into the museum here, you actually have to beat Faulkner before you can battle Brock. I don't know why. But Faulkner's pretty easy. Just 3 simple flying types. Or bird Pokemon, I should say. We can go ahead and Fire Fang. Oh, you have a rock move? That almost took me out. Okay. Giratina. Just do your thing. Just do your thing. I'm gonna flinch you. Okay. Can't use items now. He's gonna roost. Alright, there we go, there we go, there we go. We get roost from beating Faulkner, which is very nice. And we can go ahead and face Brock. Let's do it. Let's get our team prepped. Brock's not too challenging, but I think it'll be okay. Alright, we're in front of Brock here. Attempting our first gym battle. Like I said, Brock's not too challenging. It's gonna lead with a Alolan Geodude. His thing is he's got sturdy and has a berry to make him faster, I believe. When I forget what it is, makes him faster essentially when he's low health. We should be able to eat the bulldoze. Now he does have potential to explode, so I will go into Giratina here in case he does. The Custap berry, that's right. He goes for Spark anyway. That's fine. He swaps out, which is fine. Let's go back into our Politoed. Politoed just kind of cleans up here. I see Varoom going for a Toxic here. So I'm going to Scald one more time. So I am faster. Take him out. You, I am not sure if I'm faster than. Let's just go into Swoobat. I can Esper Wing. Ooh, that did a lot of damage, actually. Giratina's probably safe here. And we take him out, and then you're 1 HP, and there we go. Brock's done. Like I said, not too challenging, but they do scale very, very much so throughout this game. This game becomes very difficult and very hard. So let's continue on and see what we can get. All right, we're over here on Route 3, about to get our new encounter just outside Pewter City. Let's see what we can get. Hopefully something good. Oh, Dust Noir is always a good pickup. Super bulky, which is really nice. As you can see, the level cap did go up to 22. Oh, Illuminate. Actually amazing. Not missing any Poltergeist. I wonder if he learns Dynamic Punch. That'd be sick. Essentially, Route 3 here is a bunch of little trainers. No bosses on this one until you get up to Mount Moon, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and grind through these, and we get a free shiny Pokemon if we desire. All right, we've made it through the route. We've gotten to Route 4 here. Now, a little tip for that free shiny, if you would like. If you check the Dexnav here, the second Pokemon here will always be shiny. So we usually like to grab this on stream because it's a shiny. It's always cool, but you can check to see if it's good and then kind of get your random encounter. I was going to get it regardless. I did see it was an Arctibax. So Arctibax, Baxcalibur, shiny, pretty cool. We'll see what his ability is in the future. Won't evolve for a while, but hey, a free pseudo legendary is amazing. So yeah, let me get that real quick and we'll head into Mount Moon for our last encounter of the day. All right, we've gotten our shiny. He's probably gonna sit in the box for a little while since he does not evolve for a long time. If you want to check when a Pokemon evolves, instead of having to look it up, which is really cool, you just go over to the Pokemon you want to check. I'll go to the summary. If you go to this screen and click A, you can see its base stats, which is really cool. And then at the bottom, you can see when it evolves. So Arctibax does not evolve until level 54, which is for a long time. But I think we'll get far enough to where he will be able to evolve. But yeah, in case you needed to know that, wanted to know that, there is a nice way to check. All right, let's get our last encounter for the day right away. Bastiodon. Okay. I hate that Bastiodon gets so much crap because I know he's not good, but he's a cool fossil Pokemon, right? Photosynthesis. Okay. Not terrible, but let's turn our Infinite Repel on. Yeah, that was our last encounter. We're gonna get to the last 2 bosses for today, and then we'll call it there. Let me just grind through these little mini trainers real quick. Coming up on our first mini boss. This guy here wants to battle for some reason. I don't know why, but he does. And I'm gonna leave 2 ghost types. He usually leaves Thwacky and Hisuian Voltorb. One which wants to fake out. Not too bad, not too challenging, but if we win, we get to get a fossil for a potential encounter in the future, which is very nice. I like that Voltorb and Thwacky. Thwacky's got the Grassy Surge, and yeah, this battle is just kind of click a button and move on, but it takes a little bit if you don't have the right Pokemon. Alright, I'm pretty burned right now, so I'm just gonna do a double switch. Because I wasn't really paying attention too much, but I can just Pursuit, Magical Leaf here. Take you out, Adaptability, Pursuit, Magical Leaf, and alright, there we go. Yeah, Sableye just kind of wants to burn you the whole time, which is kind of annoying, but yeah. Alright, we get our Helix Fossil, and then the last one is right here. I ran out of Pokeballs, so I'm gonna go get that, and we will tackle our last one on our way towards Misty and Cerulean City. All right, time to take on our last boss, mini boss, if you will. So it's gonna lead a Glimmet with Toxic Debris, which is fine, not tough to deal with. But a Mightyena here with Strong Jaw is actually scary. He can set up howls, and if you are not careful, he will take out at least a Mon or 2, maybe even sweep you if you're not careful. So definitely a challenging Pokemon. I'm just gonna leave Politoed, just kind of Scold, so I can avoid the Toxic Debris, and then hopefully get a burn on the Mightyena. All right, here he is. He might howl here. Yep, there's the howl. And can I get a burn? No burn. All right, I can eat at least one more. Because of that, he does howl again. So he is +2, but I mean, I can eat a bite, right? As long as I don't flinch. Yeah, look at that damage. He can easily get the +2 and just take out your Mons. I'm gonna assume I'm faster, and I can just Scold away as well. So yeah, Politoed is actually a really good encounter for this battle. Our level cap does go up to 27 for Misty. There's no trainers here, so I can just run through. You can talk to these guys if you want. This one gives you low kick, the other one gives you PP maxes, which is nice. This one's what, defog? Something like that, but it might have been Roar. We've made it to Cerulean City, and next time we'll get our encounter here. There's a potential fishing encounter if we would like. We can wait for the good rod if we want to come back. But yeah, next time we'll go over how to get the move relearner for yourself. We're gonna take on Misty, keep going up Nugget Bridge, and then we'll get our encounters as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said earlier, we stream this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Twitch. If you guys enjoyed this, I'm sure you would enjoy that. It's a lot more interactive and fun. Talk amongst the viewers about what we're doing, how to beat the battles together. Yeah, it's a great time, so make sure you check that out if you would like. And yeah, we'll be doing finishing the series. Hopefully we can beat the Nuzlocke. I don't know if we will. Like I said, it's very hard. It's going to scale, but I'm excited. I hope you enjoyed too. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on the series. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.